How's it going, guys? You're watching Wake Up and Live. I know it's been a while since I got a video out. I kind of ran into a string of bad luck lately. I actually haven't been able to dive this entire month of December yet. I really hope I get better and I can get one more dive in before this year ends, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, this is probably going to be the last video I upload this year. So I just wanted to thank you all for the support. It means a lot. I'm going to try my best to get better videos for you guys out next year. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. But yeah, I scraped together some footage. This covers 5 different dives, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. But anyway, yeah, thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and stay tuned. Okay, so this is from the first dive. Probably about 2 months ago, I would say. Down at 90 feet. Get to the bottom, just looking around. I noticed some collies in the distance coming in, so kind of bring my gun around. Just moving real slow, not trying to make any noise or sudden movements. Right here they come through this opening and couldn't get a shot, so just gonna slowly track them. Right here, gonna line up, try and pull the trigger, and yeah, it didn't shoot. I was thinking maybe my safety got knocked on, but unfortunately it's just the trigger, it locked up. It's been happening with this gun a lot more lately. Right here, I had to use 2 hands to pull the trigger, which caused me to miss. And that was a real bummer because that was actually the only shot I took on this dive. This is another drop during the same dive. Again, down at 90 feet. Get to the bottom, just dust a little bit, looking around. Constantly looking for the ukus. As this small milu come in. I really debated on trying to shoot him just to bring home some sashimi. Right here I turned and I noticed this moo right here. I really debated on shooting him as well, but I didn't think he was quite big enough, so I let him pass. So this is the next dive at a different spot. This is down at 55 feet. We always check this house before we swim out to the deeper water. Yeah, there's a lot of big mapachis in here, and the only thing it had was this small milu. It actually looked like it was shot before. A little too small to shoot, so I let him pass. So this is out a little bit deeper. I think it's 75 or 80, something like that. Get to the bottom, has this school of moose. None of them look real big, but when I get to the bottom, throw up a little sand. Constantly looking around for the uku, but I'm gonna keep my head down right here and just not move around too much. Just to see if any bigger moves up here or anything like that. I noticed these collies that came around, not too big, but I noticed that there's a bigger one out in the distance slowly coming in. So right here, I'm just gonna wait for him to come in, line up, and I don't recommend taking unicorn shots, especially for smaller fish. I mean, it's a smaller target and there's a good chance you can damage a lot of meat. I got real lucky, and actually when I cut this guy open, I hit perfectly in the middle by his spine, so it didn't really damage anything. I actually made poke with this collie, and that turned out pretty good. Let me know if you guys ever tried making poke with any of the goldfish. But yeah, I got a nice collie on this dive. So this is out at, I think, 85 feet. Get to the bottom. I didn't even see that taco until I got it right there. We're waiting for these ukus to come in. Right here, just dusting, grunting. and he does come pretty close. I'm sure I could have lunged out and got a shot off right here. Probably should have tried, but I try my best to be patient and just let them pass until I can bring them all the way to me. And I didn't spook him or nothing, so I figure I can just try and take a few drops in the same area to try to get him in. We did take a lot of drops in that area, and unfortunately they never did come close enough to get a shot off. So here we drifted more down the coast. This is at 90 feet. Or no, 95 feet I think this was. I saw some collies from the surface, so I got to the bottom. Maybe not the greatest spot because this big rock was in my way. They're actually on the other side. Yeah, these Vekinonos came right in. I debated on shooting them, but again, wasn't too sure if they were quite big enough. So I gave them the pass. Still kind of waiting for those collies to just pop out around this rock. Here's a smaller one. Small uku came in right here. And right here when I kind of came up, I noticed a bigger collie and I ended up spooking them right there, and yeah, I never got a shot. Okay, so this is the third dive. Maybe halfway through or so, this kahala came right in. My partner dive bombed and yeah, he got a shot off. One thing I noticed with kahalas, a lot of the times when I shoot them, if I bring them up quickly enough, they don't give too much of a fight. I mean, at the end of this video, you'll see one that does give me a fight as soon as I hit it, but yeah, for the most part, most kahalas that I shoot, they don't give too much of a fight as long as I bring them up quickly. Once you give them that time to, I guess, kind of recuperate and wake up, they definitely put on a fight. Right there, I'm gonna go down, take the backup shot from my partner, just to secure it and, you know, just not let it fight so much. Put out of its misery. And yeah, got a nice size kahala. Had some worms, so, you know, like always, this ends up being palu. I think this was shortly after that. These rainbow runners came in, we were paluing a little bit. Took a quick dive bomb and just real slowly started kind of swimming towards them. And I'm just lining up on the closest one. And unfortunately my trigger got a little sticky right there, and yeah, it caused me to pull and miss the shot. At this point I was really getting tired of this gun already. Luckily we stuck it out, and right here these bigger rainbow runners came in, took the quick drop, and luckily the trigger shot correctly. Got a solid shot on this one. And yeah, I mean, this ended up being my biggest rainbow runner at 11 pounds. I was super stoked because I love rainbow runner sashimi, and yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot out of this one fish. My partner was three-pronging at this time, so he only had his three-prong in his hand, and he decided to try and get the backup shot with the three-prong. I was really worried, but yeah, he ended up doing a good job getting it right in his head and securing the fish for me. This is part of the reason why dive partners are so important. Of course, the safety aspect of them is the most important thing, but you know, they just help you land fish, and they can always be there to help you whenever you need help or anything like that. So like right here, after we secure the fish, he actually goes, grabs my gun, and reels up all my line for me. And no, that just saves a lot of time. Right there, just knifing it, bleeding it out, making sure we get the highest quality possible. And that, a little after this, we swam in. Okay, so this is the fourth dive out in the blue water. My partner told me he really wanted a rainbow runner this day, so I just dropped down. Kind of had target panic because there were so much rainbow runners, these kava-kavas, and I couldn't really decide what to shoot. But I figure if you wanted a rainbow runner, I wanted to make sure at least we had one. I probably should have tried shooting earlier, had the bigger ones that came in closer, but yeah, I'm still gonna line up with another one that comes in a little bit smaller, but still really good sashimi. And it's actually funny because I shoot this smaller one thinking like, okay, we have a rainbow runner at least, but the very next dive my partner ends up getting another big one, like probably a 10-pounder or so. So I mean, he was stoked. Like, it was already a good day. We had our sashimi. Straight here, just gotta line up on a smaller one that comes in. My partner decided that I didn't need a backup shot, so I was bringing it up. Like always, gonna knife and bleed it out. And yeah, first fish of the day. So after about 3 hours or so in the blue water, we came inside and hit the reef. I think this is down at 80 or 90 feet. I can't quite remember. But anyway, these two collies came in. I really debated on trying to get the double shot with these guys. They kept presenting double shots to me, but I think they were just a little bit too small, so I decided to let them pass. But like I always say, like, just get to the bottom, stay calm, don't make any sudden movements, any noise, and usually the fish will just hang out like this. Like, they're not scared at all. And when you don't scare all the small fish around you, there's a good chance that you can bring in something better. But in this case, like, you know, I always will look around hoping that uku will come in. But yeah, unfortunately nothing else does. So this is maybe a half hour or so after that. Down at 90 feet. Got to the bottom, the usual, you know, dust a little bit, grunt, hoping for that uku. I'm actually gonna notice an omilu like high in the water column. I think my partner was chumming, so that's why I came up. And since I didn't see anything on the bottom, and I saw the Milu, I thought I could maybe just come from the underneath of it and get a shot off. So right here, I'm gonna push off the bottom. Right there, you can see it. And as soon as I start swimming up, it instantly spooks and swims away. So I turn off my GoPro right here. Unfortunately, right after that I turn it off, a Kahala comes straight in. Right here's footage from my partner's point of view. So yeah, I'm lining up, take the shot, get a perfect spine shot on this one, and yeah, secured more palu. Right there's my partner swimming in with our catch on the way in. 2 rainbow runners, 2 Kahalas, and he got a uku on one of his last drops. Yeah, I mean, a pretty good day. Can't complain. It was a blessing to just get in the water and get something to eat. Okay, so this is from the final dive. I saw 2 Kahalas pass under me, so I took a quick breathe up, got to the bottom, and sure enough, they came right in. Like I was saying earlier, Kahalas rarely give me a fight like this, but I think it's because I got a bad shot, and right away I saw that it actually bent my shaft. Really unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I guess I secured more palu at least, although palu is cheaper than buying a new shaft. But anyway, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't anything great or anything like that, but that's all I got from the past 5 dives that I did do. Don't forget to check out Venture Wetsuits in my link in the description below. Use code WakeUpandLive to get 5% off your order. Thanks for watching. Dive safe, stay safe. Aloha, guys.